What's up, everybody? I think this thing's live. Never can tell with good old YouTube. Actually, I seriously can't. Okay, no, I think I'm good. What's up, everybody? Woo! How you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Looks like the chat's working tonight, so that's great. Let's get a tweet out. Nice and quick, man. We need to do the tweeters. The tweedledees. Let's do it. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let's see. 5 years. Only the caps. 5 years ago today, I tricked at Lola Tupas into marrying me. Sucker. I'm now live. Okay. Tweet. All right. What's up, everybody? Taylor Bost hitting that sending that super chat already. Dude, Taylor Bost, as always, thank you very much. You are so freaking fast, dude. Slap. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. OMG, he's so smooth and shiny looking. My eyes. That's right. All right, Taylor, did you have anything to say with that too? Oh, volume works tonight. Oh, excellent. Good to hear. The volume actually is on. Not muted. But what's up, guys? Change that. Oh, is that not working yet? Oh, either way. Let's get into it, man. We got things to do. Plankton's voice. My eyes. I really can't do any voices. God, that was awful. Jesus, man. Yuki, what's up, Yuki? What's up, Brian? Been a long time, buddy. It has been a little while. Hope everything's good on your end. When are you doing your first run in the Abyss? You know? About the Abyss, I don't know. So I was planning on hopping in there real soon. Real soon. And then Karate Mike made a video today showing off something kind of interesting about one Sabretooth. And yeah, you need a certain synergy that I don't currently have. Because no one has this synergy currently. Something only the content creators have access to for right now, at least. It's with a little sassy squatch, you know. So yeah, I don't know, man. I might want to wait for that synergy. I don't know. I gotta think about it because I have resources expiring every day. Every day I'm losing resources. I don't know what to do, man. So. Might still do a run without that, and then use that to clear 100% of this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Lag's tested it right now at Abyss, is he? Nice. Sasquatch also has a Man-Thing synergy. You're right, he does. It's not a bad one either. It's pretty decent. Alright, let's load in some different champs. Actually, what did I click on? Did I click on Uncollected? No. That's too much. Let's just go back to Heroic for right now, man. I can't handle Uncollected. You know how much effort that takes? A lot or something. I don't know. Too much. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if that's if it's intended or not. Is the thing. So like I'm waiting to hear back from Kabam even to say if it's if it's intentional, you know what I mean? Whoa, 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 I'm dropping frames left and right. What's going on? What's up with my... Sorry if you guys noticed I was dropping some frames there, if I was lagging. Should be good now. I don't know what was up with that. But anyway. How many birds can fit in a cage? 2 can. Ugh. Terrible. Boo. Also, don't ask what I made in Minecraft today, BG. I won't ask, Roboto. Hello, sir. I need your assistance tonight. What's up, Dr. Shouty? My Elgato isn't picking up my iPhone image. Just a black screen. Have you experienced this? Dongle issue? Only day 2. Did you download the software? It's funny. I don't know what the deal is. Like, I never actually run the Elgato software, but just by downloading it, it made things work. If you didn't do that, you may have to do that. If you already did that, then I'm not really too sure how I could help you. Just make sure you follow the tutorials on YouTube very closely. Make sure you have everything set correctly in OBS. I'm still dropping a few frames. What is up? I don't know why it's lagging a bit here. Hopefully that goes away soon. It doesn't seem to be too bad, but a little annoying. Yes, download the software. Worked great yesterday. Nothing today. Uninstalled and reinstalled and all that. Nothing. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Because sometimes I have to do that. I don't know. I'm not really too sure how to help, man. It's annoying. All the little issues that crop up. It happens to all of us, but they're all kind of unique to our own situations, you know. You just gotta try your best to fiddle around with it, and yeah, kind of sucks, but that's kind of how it goes. Tom, what's up, dude? Sending over $1 with them sunglasses. Looking stylish. BG, what do you call it when a chicken is looking at a bowl of lettuce? Chicken sees a salad. Ugh. Oh my god. You think they can't get worse. And then they do. I don't know what to say. Chicken sees a salad. Stealth Ghost, sending over $1. Stealth Ghost, thanks, man. Where are you at? Here we go. ABG, how do you stream? Want to try it in the future? Actually, that's what I was talking a little bit about Doc McShotty about. So, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I used to stream with software called Air Server, but you need a strong Wi-Fi connection for that. And my internet, since I moved to Washington, is not as good as it was where I was living in New Jersey. So then I picked up an Elgato. It's a capture card that basically goes between your phone and the computer. And either way, whether you're using a capture card or some sort of software, that just puts it on your computer essentially. And then there's a free program called OBS, Open Broadcast or something. I think that's what it is. Did I leave out one of there? I don't know. Studio, I guess. Open Broadcast Studio. I think that's what it is. Anyway, use that program to basically pick up anything that's on your computer and put it out into the world. Yeah. It's kind of the short version because, of course, there's some like U2 settings that you have to play with, and you know, if you want a microphone or a webcam, you can attach those things as well. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And If you want to set up something like that, you basically just search YouTube for a tutorial, little guide on how to do it. And yeah, just follow along that, you're good to go. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Why you don't sit in a light, mate? Like actually in a light? Well, one, it gets hot. If I was sitting in a light, I'd burn easy. No, I don't know. Do I need a light? Do you need to see all the features of my face? Do you need to see everything that's going on here? Maybe Hunter does. But I don't think it's necessary. Did I take a wrong path somewhere? I feel like I took a wrong path somewhere, but I probably didn't. I think we're still good, right? You guys ever been on a quest path and just think, like, why is it so long? Doesn't this feel like a really long quest? I just started this quest, so you know, it's not that it actually is that long, but for some reason it feels it. Holy freaking crap, I was not expecting the sheer quantity of results for searching for... Oh, geez. Minecraft something dungeon. When'd you move to Washington? Like 2.5 years now? Almost 3, actually. We moved at the very end of October, I believe. So basically, I mean, it took like a week to drive across the country, especially pulling U-Haul and with Lola and everything like that. So basically November is November of, I guess, 2017. So almost 3 years. You look like a vampire if you were sitting in a light? Yeah, that's probably true. I don't want to blind anyone. You ready, Hot BG? I know. Hey, everyone, been a while. Chommy Tortoise, what's up, man? Bioluminescence, bald caps, make it happen. Oh, man. Got my first 5-star. Is Stark in Hand Spider-Man good for my first 5-star? It's incredible for your first 5-star. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Great champion. A little bit of a glass cannon. Can't really take too many hits, but yeah. BG, this Alliance War is going sidewise? Sidewise. It's sideways or actual sidewise? Dude, it's war. It happens. It's very easy for me to say right now because I haven't died yet. But of course, I still have more fights to do, so I'll be like pretty bummed if I end up dying. But I actually don't even care if we win or lose, you know. Whatever happens. Learning experience, we'll get better and all that good stuff. We're up against a tough alliance. There's like 3 or 4 or maybe 5 alliances that I feel like they're just really tough to beat, and we're playing one of them right now. We've oh man, we've certainly lost to this alliance more times than we beat them. I don't know how many times we've faced in total and what the exact record is and stuff like that, but yeah, they've certainly beaten us more times than we've beaten them. All right, anyway, let's go hit the arenas. So I'm not running suicides right now, so it kind of sucks to do arena, but that's okay. At least we're on the infinite streak for all the arenas and stuff like that. So the most annoying part is over, but yeah, I am going to be slowed down a little bit here. The 3 remaining fights that I have in war, suicides are actually bad for all 3 of them, so I'm gonna be leaving those things off. Actually, I took my suicides off to place defense yesterday, and I almost did it before my stream, placing my defenders, and I was like, no, you know what, I really shouldn't. I'll wait until afterwards, like when I'm ready to go to sleep, and this way, you know, I'll place without suicides, and then when war begins, I can decide then if I want to put suicides back on. And I'm really happy that I waited, because I'm going without suicides for the entire war. It just so happened to work out that for the best matchups, it was good to drop them. Oh, come on, Killmonger. Thank you. I hate fighting this guy in the arena. He's got his protection. Can't crit this guy. Someone's probably yelling at me right now. You're playing Aegon. Why don't you just intentionally get hit? It doesn't even speed things up that much. Alright, now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to pop the L3. And I got a little bit of an attack boost. And we're good. Hey, BG and everyone. Lizer, what's up? Has Poor Loki ever beaten Kenobi when they are trying? I don't think so. No. I mean, they've had times where they were just like, they already secured the top spot, and, you know, they're just basically running a victory lap at that point. And, you know, saving resources, skimping and stuff like that. But when it still counted, no. I don't think we've ever beaten Kenobi. I think that's the only alliance that we have never beaten. Because out of some of the other ones that I was thinking of, as far as like really tough matchups go, NY is always tough, but we've beaten them. ISO 8A, that's who we're playing right now. Really tough, but again, we've beaten them. ASR, go back and forth with that alliance all the time. I wonder what our record with ASR is, because they're tough, but I feel like that one's a bit closer to 50-50. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't even know. But, you know, we have beaten them. Maybe they've beaten us more. I really don't know. Especially being out of the Alliance War loop for so long. I could totally be misremembering. Anyway. But Kenobi? No, I don't think we've ever beaten him. Stealth Ghost sent over another buck. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? Where is your... Oh, it's right above it. How did I miss that? Saying, which do you prefer / generally like more, Star Trek or Star Wars? Yeah, I haven't seen either. So, it's a big nothing on any of those. I haven't seen a single movie or TV show or anything related to either of those. I guess technically I've seen more of Star Wars than I have of Star Trek, because I've seen roughly, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes total of Star Wars movies that were like on TV, and I happened to be like in the room or something like that. I'm not really into sci-fi stuff so much. Of course, if you like it, awesome. Nothing against it, just not what I'm into. Even when it comes to video games, like before Blizzard kind of went to Blizzard was my favorite video game company by far. These days not so much. But even when they were my favorite, I never played StarCraft. It was like the only Blizzard game that I never played. So yeah, no real preference there. Hate to break it to all the Star Wars and Star Trek fans out there. Tom sending over one of them New Zealand bucks with the sweat face. What is this? BG, my wife emailed me our wedding photos, but I can't seem to open any of the files. I always have trouble with emotional attachments. Tom. Boo. 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 I don't know if that's loud when I do that or not. I got the microphone right here. Thank you for the buck, but boo. Bet you'll love Diablo Immortal? Probably not. I don't even know if I'll ever play it. I might play it just because Diablo 2 is my favorite game of all time, and I feel like I almost have to play it just because I love Diablo 2 so much. But at the same time, I really did not like Diablo 3, and well, it looked a whole lot like Diablo 3 except on the phone, and yeah, not into it. Yo, contest at the 90-day mark of Summon Appreciation Calendar. If I get a Mystic Awakening gem, should I awaken my 5-star Mojo or Morning Star? Whoa, dude, you're thinking way ahead right now. I can appreciate, you know, planning it out and stuff like that, but whoa. 90 days from now, that's a long time. So much can happen in that time. 1, new mystics could come out. 2, you could awaken one of those mystics naturally. 3, there could be other I don't like, well, are those champions already ranked up? Because you might need to invest resources into other champions. 4, I don't know what content that you're going to be approaching. And 5 and 6 and 7, there's probably more reasons and stuff. But yeah, man, there's so much in there that depends. You might not even get a mystic one. It's only a 1 in 6 chance even. They're both good champs. I would say Mojo has a lot to prove offensively still. Better defender than Morningstar for sure. Morningstar has proven herself in certain situations offensively, but still not the type of champion that everyone likes to play. I don't know what the best answer is. They're both rank 3, and I'm working on getting Cav and have enough Sig Stones to max him out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Mojo's cool, but still need to see more of him offensively at a high rank. I don't know exactly how he compares. Corey sent it over to saying, sorry I'm late to the stream, Tom. What did I miss? Really, Corey? Oh my god. Crazy Asian, man. I don't know why you're thinking like that. It's not true, man. No need to do that. Part of me hopes that you're joking, even though this is not something to joke about. If you're not joking, then there's numbers that you can call and stuff like that, man. Always people you can talk to. Sorry, something in my throat. But yeah, man. PG, I'm hoarding my units and battle chips for Cyber Monday and Christmas event. You made a spreadsheet with weekly goals to keep me motivated. My end goal is 10 million battle chips and 30k units. Oh man, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Couldn't get the tickle in the throat out, but we're good now. All right. So hold on. Hoarding my units and battleships for Cyber Monday and Christmas event. You made a spreadsheet with weekly goals to keep me motivated. My end goal is 10 million battleships, 30k units. Nice, dude. That would be crazy. That'd be awesome if you can get that many units prepared for the end of the year. I would love to do something similar. I I mean, oh man, that's a pretty good idea actually. Like I've been trying to kind of rearrange my schedule and make sure that I can get back on track as far as grinding goes and stuff like that. But you know, life keeps happening, things get in the way and all that. But yeah, I kind of do want to do something like that myself. Awaken Void or Cap Infinity going to go for Uncollected? Go with Void. Cap Infinity doesn't need to be awakened for most situations. Void really needs it. BG's wrestler name would be the Bald Bandit, and he would throw cans of beans at you instead of hitting with an aluminum folding chair. First off, what makes you think that I would be so loose with my beans like that? Dude, beans are for eating, not for throwing. Second, I'm too buff to be in wrestling. These guys look like puny wimps compared to me. They wouldn't allow it. Hey, Shave BG, you look different without a beard. Thanks, man. That's still a little 5 o'clock shadow or whatever. That's more than a 5 o'clock shadow, I guess, huh? A little bit at least. Gotta keep a little bit of the scruff. Can't be too clean shaven. BG, would you ever run 3 of 3 recoil, like say for Corvus Special 2, Glaive Immortality, or Cap Marvel Indestructible in Binary? I have run 3 out of 3 recoil before. Very few situations is it actually beneficial. Usually it's reserved for something like a Legends run where you're just trying to go absolutely as fast as you possibly can, and even then it usually doesn't doesn't matter a whole lot. Some people will use it in other situations, like it was somewhat common to see a magic in Alliance War with high levels of recoil. Because magic with the recovery mastery, you actually heal for more than you take, but your health has to go down first before it comes back up. And there's some pretty dicey situations you can get yourself in with maxed out recoil. I remember watching some videos where they didn't go down, but man, their health got really low because Limbo, like, it just kept lining up so fast that you weren't healing after the recoil right away. It was like, okay, you do a few special 2s and then you heal back from it, and if something bad happened in between that, then yeah, it could have been lights out. But sometimes you need that extra damage. Corey, Santa 05. Corey, what's up, dude? Wrestling promo. Listen here, brother. You don't want to mess with the bald head, or I'll put you in the bean lock, brother. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna lock your beans. I can't even do it. Oh, man. I don't watch wrestling, but I still love those wrestling promos. They're the best. They're incredible. Oh, man. BG, do you think Unawakened Colossus is a good champ? Yeah, he's a great champ. His awaken ability counts more in long content. In short content, not really too necessary. Still nice to have, of course, but in a lot of quests you can get through them just fine without being awakened. Anyone ever heard of bean vampires? Like, instead of a bat, you're a bean? But then you turn into a vampire? Or what? Warning label on the promo, no beans were harmed in making this advertisement. Yeah. Sabretooth good? He's okay. Up until he just got this new synergy, or about to get this new synergy, he's mostly just a synergy champion himself. But he supports one of the strongest champions in the entire game, which is Omega Red. And it's not like he's a bad champion. It's just his build-up process is kind of weird because it takes multiple fights to ramp up, and then you normally only have that power for like a fight or two, so it's a little bit bizarre. But he was one of the earlier champs that had some sort of way to deal with Iceman, like cold snap immunity. See, actually, was he the first to have full cold snap immunity? Did he come out first, or did Mephisto come out first? I think it was those two, right? Is that Hobbit? What's up, Hobbit? How you doing, man? Bean Light, the hot new teenage movie with bean pyres versus bean wolves. Wow, dude, where do I invest? Because that is gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna be toys. There's gonna be, oh man, everything. That is a money maker if I ever heard it. See that Karate Mike Labyrinth video with Sabretooth? I did. Talking to him a bit about it. I might have to pick up that synergy, you know what I mean? Gee, very important question. Why don't oysters donate to charity? Because they're shellfish. First off, everyone should donate to charity when they can, you know what I mean? Second, boo. Boo. If I die, I want to be buried in some bushes, beans. Wow, dude. I'm imagining like some, what's it called? Some like really emotional piece. Where, like, it's basically like the beginning of Up, you know, where life is great, but then eventually something bad happens, and well, then it just cuts to beans. It's like you sinking down in a pool of beans, similar to how you would sink down in like a ball pit. What's up, Lasarian? Hey BG, earlier I sneezed real hard, and while I did not break any bones, I did sustain some tissue damage. Tom Luckman, maybe. Wow. I'd boo it, but you're giving credit to Tom, which I approve. Tom, where are you at? So I could boo you. For this, wait, what did Laura saying? LOL at last night and Tom's reply? What did Tom say? I feel like I've won the lottery. OMG. Wow. B Daniels. 705. B Daniels, what's up, dude? Saying BG, I streamed last night and you didn't raid me. It hurt my heart. Dude, you were streaming last night? Hurt my heart, but I got over it since I didn't think about it till now, and I don't care now. Hi, Sir Baldness. What? Dude, how did your stream go? I had no idea. Thank you for the 5. Was there any technical difficulties, or is everything pretty smooth? How you put suicide masteries? Well, I've got some video guides on it, but you gotta unlock them. I'll show you real quick on a little website just found. It's called AMA. And it's these masteries over here. They have requirements. You see these unlock costs? You got to get the carbonadium cores and all that, which costs a nice little chunk of units. You also have to get the prerequisite masteries and all that. Yeah, if you want to know more, I've got videos about suicide masteries if you're curious. You read that one, but not the one that matters? Was there another one? I thought that was your first message in here. It's the first one I saw, at least. Check off ignoring Laura on bingo on our anniversary. Oh, no. I'm in trouble, guys. Hold on, where... I don't even see another message. Oh, never mind. I just found it. Right, I may have married you, but you're the one who's stuck with me forever. Forever. See, I'm not. Well, shucks. But Daniels sent over another buck. And you got 3 paths done in 6.3.4. My stream quality sucks because on the road, but it's watchable-ish. I'm up to 151 subs, so yay me. Dude, be Daniels. Killing it, man. That's awesome, man. So you were doing it from on the road? Like, actually on the road? Like, in your truck on the road, or... Oh, man, now I'm really curious. Who won war, Omni or 4 Loki? You didn't watch any of the videos? There were so many videos. All right, I'm gonna spoil it for those who haven't watched the videos and still want to watch them. Cover your ears for like 5 seconds. Ready? I'll hide my mouth too so you can't tell. Kenobi. Just kidding. For Loki. Did you replace his bald cap today? It may take some time for the settings to recalibrate. First off, it takes no time flat, okay? I'll put your dirty towel on your pillow. Oh, come on. That towel was really dirty. That thing stunk. Don't do that. Anything to get out of reading, I guess? SMH? I think I'm scrolled up too high. I'm not even sure what that was in regards to. Yeah, using Omelet Arcade and 2 phones if I have someone on call, like for incursion or something. Okay. Omelet Arcade. I don't even know what that is, but alright. Very interesting. Do you have 6-star Guardian yet? Do I have 6-star Guardian yet? The guy just came out. We're in his first round of the arena. It's not even possible to have a 6-star in the arena. The only way to get a 6-star Guardian is if you pop open likely many cav crystals. Many cav crystals. So the answer is no. I don't have any version of Guardian other than the 3-star that Kabam gave out for free. Can anyone hear me? I hate to break it to you, but no. I can't see what you're typing. I can't hear you. BG, is the Abyss stream coming within the next few days? It might be and it might not. I'm really curious about Sabretooth in the Abyss, and I might use Sabretooth for the Abyss. But to do that, I would need the Sasquatch synergy. So yeah, I might have to wait on it. Still thinking things through. I might do a run before then because I have so many resources that are expiring, because I thought for sure that I was going to be hopping in there real soon, and now it might just be a lot better if I wait and grab this new synergy. So we'll see. Christian, what's up, dude? Senate over 5 saying, BG, can you talk me into or out of 6-star Darkhawk to rank 3, Awakened, and Ken Sig to 120? Which do you want? Talked into or talked out of, man? I can't do both. Actually, I can do both. Ready? Don't do it. Do it. Do it. Don't do it. Do it. Okay, hold on. 6-star Darkhawk, huh? Well, here's what I'll tell you. I think Darkhawk is a really good champion. I never see people use Darkhawk for a wide range of content, which is a little bit weird. He is a good champion. But I guess other champions are just easier to play or stronger in some way, or, you know. But he is a good champ. I think he's pretty fun too. He's a decent defender, not the best defender. He's decent there. He's got some really powerful synergies if you like people like or champions like Venom. You know, those two synergize together. One of my favorites. My favorite weird combos in this game. I don't know, man. Rank 3s, they're so limited. It's such a personal decision. Just like it was for like the first rank 5 stars and stuff like that. I don't know if I could really talk you into it or out of it. If you want to rank him up, then just go for it, you know. You know, we are going to get more rank up resources. It's tough. It's really tough to take a 6-star to rank 3 right now. I don't even have any at the moment. But there'll be more. So if you're just feeling like you're rushing the decision or something like that, whatever, there'll be more. That said, it is still tough, so only rank him if you're actually going to use him. I hope you're not just thinking about ranking him just because he is a good champion and you are just looking for an excuse to burn that tier 5 tech catalyst or something like that. I hope that if you're considering ranking him, then it's because you're going to use him. That would be the reason to go for it and the reason to not go for it. Are you actually going to use him? Do it. Are you not going to use him? Don't do it. But dude, thank you for the 5. B Daniel sent it over 2 more saying last 2 for the big D for BD. Okay. What do we got? It's for mobile streaming since YouTube won't let me stream directly through them until I have 1K subs, which is ridiculous. Really? Huh. Okay. Hold on, I got wrecked this fight. I need to turn this around. Give me some life back with that adrenaline. Oh god, I hate this guy's L1. Oh, cool. Pretty cool, I finished it. Okay. I learned I can't have overlays because makes stream quality even worse. Yeah. It does make the quality, it does take more resources for your computer, or in your case your phone. That's for sure, man. Because essentially you're like rendering a video for people to see, kind of thing, you know. The more complicated you make it, more resource intensive it is. But that's cool that you could even do it, man. That's like, the concept of live streaming is not that old. We're used to it because, well, it's not exactly brand new either, but it hasn't been around for that long. The fact that you're able to do it on mobile is pretty sweet. Derek G sent over one of them Canadian bucks talking about a loonie, quite possibly a toonie ripped in half. He gave me the probably shorter of the two. Actually, no, it's straight down the middle because it's one. Anyway, where's your last? Saying what happened to a frog's car when it breaks down? This is gonna be bad, I could tell. A frog, they don't have cars. Oh god. It gets towed away. The toads build like toadstool. Ugh. Boo. Derek, you've been hanging out with Tom too long. Boo. Boo. Thank you for the half a toonie, though. I do appreciate that. I don't even have the 5 stars, so I've never really played him. I guess I'll be using the 4 star for a bit to get a feel for him. Oh, yeah, dude, please. Don't just go all in on a rank 3 like that for a champion that you've never played. Mess around with a lower star version. Does it seem weird to anyone else that Mephisto is not Incinerate immune? I mean, he is. He doesn't take damage from Incinerate, but the dude likes fire. He wants you to put him on fire, basically. Alright, we gotta go... Actually... Yeah, I'll get the milestone later. I want to get the 9 million milestone for sure, but let's hop in this arena first. Stop spreading hate, BG, or put him up. Whoa, 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 man. I'm not looking to fight. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, man. Just realized it's easier to avoid deathmatch in the other arena, so scratch that. We're going for the 9 million milestone first. But yeah, send it over to saying tweet, tweet. All right. Ooh, what do we got? Eligibility. Your channel does not meet our updated eligibility requirements for mobile live streaming. You can still stream with your webcam or broadcasting software. Okay. Requirements: live stream on mobile. You need at least 1,000 subscribers. Once you get 1,000 subscribers, you may have to wait to get access to mobile live streaming. No live streaming restrictions within the last 90 days. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. BG, you need a stream where you just stream bad puns? Wait. I was gonna say, that's basically every night. I don't know how it happens either. I try my best to discourage the puns, and yet their power is too strong. Oh, it doesn't take damage because I was just lighting his something up with Human Torch. I could say the word ass. I don't know why I tried to censor that. Yeah, he wasn't taking damage from them unless you were using your Nova passives. Actually, does the Nova passives even work? I can't even remember. But no, Torch still crushes that guy. Corey sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Where you at? Give me 1 sec. Last one. Oh, it's after it. You can't stop the puns because this isn't your stream. Only Tom can stop the puns. Ugh. Corey, why? Why do you do this? Why do you like to hurt me so? I don't know how to stop Tom. I don't know how to top stomp. Top stomp? Did I just say? I don't know how to stop Tom, but it must be done. Once I have a plan, I'll let you guys know. Actually, maybe I shouldn't let you guys know. You'll rat me out, because you're all with Tom, aren't you? B. Daniel sending over another buck. Saying, me, I want to be a billionaire like my uncle BG. Oh, no, wait, okay, well, I'm reading this wrong. Me, I want to be a billionaire like my uncle. BG, your uncle is a billionaire. Me, no, he wants to be a billionaire too. Ugh. Terrible. B. Daniels. You've been hanging out with Tom too much too. Boo. Derek sending over another 2 as well. This time the full-on toonie. Dude, thank you very much. Saying, how do you count cows with a calculator? Where is rock bottom? Because I keep thinking we're there, and then we dig deeper. Boo. BG, I'm trying to work on a new fungi joke because there's just not mushroom for the same mold sporing ones anymore. Are we kidding me? Is that a double or triple pun? Good lord. Get out of here, Infinity Man. Who puts Infinity Man in the arena? Wait, Tom, you sent over 2. Oh, I was already reading your message before I saw the 2. Nothing. I've done nothing but spread love to you. No comment. No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this maybe it is too much Tom hate for one stream. It's not that I hate Tom. It's just not your stream. It's my stream, man. Damn it. Lags, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? I heard you were in the Abyss. Actually, I never checked. Someone said you were in the Abyss. Is that true? No, never mind. Wait, Captain Bay was in there though. Speaking of, I see Cap in here too. What's up, Cap? Hashtag Beard Gang sub BG. Oh, dude, Cap, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it, dude. So that's your 4th path down, huh? Only 1 more to go. How'd it go? Hope it went well. MSD is in here too. What's up, MSD? BG, I was reading whilst jamming to It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls when all of a sudden I was slapped by a revelation. Venom the Duck is the creator of the Abyss. The champs ran into it in fear. It's true. It's completely true. He even cloned himself. A 1% power level version of himself that he stuck in the Abyss just to make sure that, you know, no one gets out, no one causes any trouble. He is the creator of the Abyss. Daniel sending over another buck. Saying, how dare you boo my joke? That is a good one. You're just anti-comedy at this point. Well, maybe I am. Dude, I just realized, like, That basically makes me an evil villain. You're anti-comedy? Which I'm not, by the way. I'm pro-comedy. Pro-good comedy. BG missing raids again, classic? Ah, shut up, Abdo. I got it. I got it. Dude, speaking of Cap, only one more Abyss path left. Crazy, man. You're crushing it. You're gonna knock out the whole thing before I even start. Path 4 is the worst path ever? Oof. Doesn't sound good. Still never have to think about it again. Yeah, man. It's a good way to look at it. Halfway through an Abyss path with Saberman. Oh, you actually are in the Abyss. Oh, lags. Cool, man. How's it going? You finding it easier or more difficult than Aegon? Because I might be waiting until that synergy goes live before I do Abyss. Easy. Sending over a buck saying check Twitter. Okay. What is this? BG. Tom in the chat. Forgot one. This is me, really. This one right here. And I'm hungry, but I can't eat because I've lost my appetite. I'm lying. I've never lost my appetite once in my entire life. Derek. Sending over a buck as well. Derek, thank you. And did you hear about the guy whose whole left side was cut off? He's all right now. Boo, Derek. How does that even happen? It got cut off? Boo. Boo. I meme life complete. Seems like it. Sending some casual 45k mediums, you know. Okay. Okay. He is the chairman of Final Bosses Incorporated. Huh? Chairman of Final Bosses Incorporated. I'm a final boss? I'm that much of an evil villain? Oh, dude, I'm kind of pumped about it. What do you call a man with a shovel on his head? Doug. Okay. BG, I took Unduped Iceman up as my first rank 4. Good or not? This question confuses me. Do you think it's good? Oh, man. Big sneeze. Came out of nowhere. Caught me off guard. Do you think that Iceman rank up is good, though? Seriously. I hope you do. Hope you're not living a life of regret. If you like the champion, then yeah, it's a good move. Iceman's a solid champion. No Tom intended. UG, you know the cutoff for 3-star hashtag mod fits. Still on the old campaign trail, eh, Roboto? B. Daniel's sending over another buck. Saying, what makes me laugh more than these horrible puns is BG's absolute look of disgust at reading them. Hashtag priceless. I feel like maybe I just need to laugh at them. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I try to discourage them, but it only fuels the fire more. What if I just started laughing at them? Shark, send it over to San Roboto last, please, Mr. Hollywood. Oh, I think I just read the Roboto's last. What's up, Shark? Thank you for the 2. Was there one before the cutoff for 3-star hashtag mod fits? Another one for the bingo board. Yeah, no, I think that was it. Of course, Shark saying hashtag mod fits too. Look how many blue names are in the chat right now. You guys don't understand. BG, do you ever think that your job would be reading other people's bad jokes and terrible puns? Do you feel like you're being pun-ish for something? Really, Abdo? I mean... Living a life of regret, my 565 Havoc. Ask me how much I use him. I can count the times he's been useful on one hand. I mean, Havoc, he's not the type of champion you use for everything. I actually used my rank 1 6-star Havoc in Act 6 a little bit. He's a good defender too. But yeah. Corey sending over another buck as well. Corey, thank you, dude. I'm not sure if you knew this, BG, but Fitz is a mod. Or is it mid? I'm guessing that's mod. Is a mod for Venom the Duck's YouTube channel. Venom the Duck streams the chess games at the local senior center and is killer at shuffleboard. Well, of course, he invented shuffleboard. Of course he'd be awesome at it. I think I hit this milestone too, I just realized. Did I hit it before I queued these 3 up? If I did, I'm gonna be pissed that I just wasted this round. But that's awesome. Fitz doing the work for Venom the Duck, like that is... If I was wearing a cap, I would tip it your way, Fitz. However, I still can't add any more mods right now. Maybe one day. Koroyan sending over 10 of them Rons. Thank you, dude. Saying, will glass coffins be a success? Remains to be seen. This is great. I love these jokes. Well, let's get out of here. Ah, crap. I think I was done with that. Waste of a round. All right. Back to this arena. Did you hear about the man that created the broom? Oh, why do I keep accidentally reading these joke comments? Damn it. His invention swept the world. Hey, that's a good cleaning joke, Tom. New mic? It is a new mic, yeah. It might sound slightly off because I haven't, I'm having a hard time configuring it. And, you know, it's in a different position than I'm normally used to and stuff. Hopefully it's alright. You aren't wearing a cap, BG? I mean, a regular cap, bald cap, yeah. You could tip that? I mean, I could tip the bald cap, yeah. Always Sunny reference. Would you like a hashtag mod fits for these trying times? Wow. Sir, which should I upgrade to rank 3? 5-star Mr. Fantastic or 5-star MODOK? Ooh. Probably... Oof. That's actually a little tough. Here's the thing. MODOK, I think, is pretty underrated. Mr. Fantastic might be as well. Man, I want to say Mr. Fantastic, but MODOK actually really, like, he's not that bad. He's got auto block, which is really helpful for going through something like, you know, content where a rank 3 5-star would be, oh wow, that was a big crit. That heavy attack was 13k, holy crap. I don't know, I guess I feel like I have to say Mr. Fantastic. You could honestly go either way though. I don't think either champion is like the best, most awesome game breaker of a champion or anything like that. Mr. Fantastic in the right hands probably has higher potential than MODOK. I think MODOK, with his built-in auto block safety net, is probably better for someone really inexperienced, but we're talking rank 3 5-stars, so it's not exactly new to the game territory. Yeah, I guess Mr. Fantastic. That is a little tough though. Derek sending over another one of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. And why did the can crusher quit his job? It was soda pressing. I can't do it anymore. I'm not laughing at this. Boo. Boo. Chicken tenders. Handing over a buck. And Brian, so I have 3/4 of the Fantastic Four ranked up, 565, Invisible Woman, Torch, and a 235 Thing. Just need Stretch Armstrong. I'm almost there with you. I've got Thing and Torch, and I've thought so much about ranking up Invisible Woman in the past, but I have no Stretch Armstrong. I feel like that should be a goal that everyone has, even if it's not an immediate goal. Just having all of the Fantastic Four, just a cool thing to kind of collect for your roster, you know. Them all ranked up to a decent level. What kind of concert only costs 45 cents? 50-cent concert featuring Nickelback. Why did I read this? Alright, I'm gonna have to start proofreading all messages for jokes at this point. Proofreading? That's not the right word to say. I'm gonna have to start reading these before I start reading them out loud. Normally I just start reading a comment. I'm done reading these jokes, man. Terrible. All of them. Hey, Bry Guy. How the hell's it going? Are you enjoying war? Are them defenders flowing? Or are they being stubborn? If so, protect your peace. Don't let them siphon bliss. Your head's a centerpiece. Head's a centerpiece. Wow, dude. What a rhyme. What up, J Divine? Dude, actually right now, war defenders are not a flowing. Actually are up against Stubborn for the first time. Well, in the season. We did play against Stubborn, what was it, one war off season, but it'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, Stubborn Global. You mean screening? Yeah, there we go. G, serious question. Oh. Okay, I think this is a serious question. I didn't read it too carefully, but I don't think there's a joke here. BG, serious question. With all the trash tier champs getting reworked, it's got to mean the medium-ish but not very useful champs like Carnage or Yondu or Bishop are going to turn into memes. Hold on. I mean, I think they're just looking to do away with the meme tier altogether. You know, giving every champion a use. I don't think that other champions are suddenly going to turn into memes, you know what I mean? I mean, they're already a little bit of a joke, to be honest. Like, Yondu, I don't think he's a bad champion, but it's kind of hard to find a use for him these days, you know? They'll get their love too. Sure, Yondu is in need and is probably on the list to be buffed. Stroking my saber, sending over a buck with a poop emoji. Okay, where's your last one at? A bear walks into a bar and says, "Give me a whiskey and a cola." "Why the big pause?" asked the bartender. The bear shrugged. "I'm not sure. I was born with them." Oh boy. Hi BG, the Joker is here. Oh boy. Stroking my saber, thank you for the buck. Terrible. Terrible. Take a lap. Tried to mention as many of the defense tactics as I could. Don't think you caught on to that. I missed Bulwark. Oh no, I caught on to it. There was Siphon. I mean, they were almost all there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the way it's just the way I replied to it, I guess, but I definitely got it. Yo, Banana Nation, who wants to see the Brood enter the contest? Maybe a Brood Thor. Not gonna happen. Shout out your opinion. The Brood, huh? That's something to do with spiders? Brood, a family of young animals, especially of a bird. Oh, really? Produced at one hatching or birth. Okay. I said that because of Brood Mother in Dota. Hold on. Brood Marvel. Let's look this up. What do we got? Ooh, this is a creature raid here, man. Oh, I think I found the Brood Thor. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a second. Trying to find some larger pictures here. Some of them are so small. Like this one right here. It's teeny tiny, but it's like this big alien looking thing. A little scary, you know what I mean? And then here's the Thor version. A little less scary, but look at them teeth, man. I don't know the story behind that, but I don't know if I want to know the story behind that. Looks crazy. Chicken tenders, sending over a buck. Where's your last? Also, I got 2 red Cyclops on my 3rd path of Labyrinth item list, aside from like some pots, and I was like, screw this, rewards ain't worth it. So I don't know what to do with the Canada Day items. Did you do all of Act 6 already? Man, that's the nature of these items though. Like, it's so crazy how there are times where I mean, it's like feast or famine basically, you know? There are times where you just need every last little revive and potion you can get your hands on. And then there are other times where it's like, dude, all this stuff's expiring. What the hell? I can't use this stuff. What am I gonna do with it? Maybe the Canadian difficulty is gonna be getting harder in the final weeks for sure. I need to use it for that. The completion, but I don't want to do more Explo till it gets nerfed a bit. Yeah, I mean, if you got the resources, though, you could still knock out a couple paths here and there or something, maybe. Even if it is harder than it needs to be. But I get it, too. K-Dog 2017 sent it over to saying, you asked where rock bottom was. We passed just it. I agree. We are beyond rock bottom at this point. I completely agree. Thank you very much for the 2, man. Appreciate it, dude. Do you think all the OG champs like Hulk or Iron Man, Spidey should get a buff? Well, they are. Yeah. It's exactly what's happening. I don't know if you've missed the roadmaps or what, but they just announced about a week ago that... I mean, they've talked about it for a long time as well, but about a week ago they really cemented those plans by saying that their goal is basically 2 champions per month to get buffed or reworked in some way. They're not always gonna hit the 2 every month, but so far out of 3 months announced, they've got 5 champions being buffed or reworked in some way. So it's just a matter of time. The Brood would be a Marvel version of the Xenomorph, aka Alien, which Marvel Comics now owns, along with Predator. Now we can see AVP, Avengers versus Predator. That's true. Have you done the Cavalier difficulty yet? It seemed to me like it really wasn't that hard. Definitely not like Act 6 hard. Well, I think that was kind of the goal. That it starts out around the difficulty of 6.1, like the easier paths of 6.1, and then kind of ramp its way up. But I think they're also targeting it around like the new Act 6 and not the current Act 6. So it's like, I don't think it's going to be as difficult as anything in Act 6. But yeah, when they talked about it, they said they're trying to make it so that like someone who just hit Cavalier would be able to do a single clear of it, or that's like their target kind of audience for it. And then someone who has completed Act 6, like 100% kind of thing, or maybe not even 100%, but someone who has beat the Grandmaster at least once. That's where like the high end of the difficulty is. I don't think it's going to be that hard for me at all, and I don't want that to come off in some kind of cocky way. It probably did, but like, I've been playing this game forever. I have the roster for it and stuff like that. That's just the nature of the game. There's a lot of people in that same position. It's not like I'm just so amazing or anything. There's a lot of people in that same position, but there's also a lot of people that Cavalier difficulty is going to be really difficult to complete. This is why I really want challenge modes added to the game, so that for the people that do have an easy time with this next difficulty coming out, there could be something else to kind of challenge you. But I don't want it to be something required in order to progress, you know? Stroking my saber, sending over another buck with the angel emoji. This is probably gonna be bad, isn't it? Maybe not. BG serious question: where are average things manufactured? The satisfactory. Oh, it was bad. I think it was gonna be, and then it was. I skimmed it, and I saw the hashtag clickbait, and I was like, oh, it's just a comment about clickbait. Boo. Alright, Nebula. Get out of my face. Like I'm doing no damage. Oh, that's right, I'm not running suicides. Man. Oh, it's as hard as the nerfed Act 6? That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine at least that's where they're going with it. I can't imagine them being like, hey, we're gonna nerf Act 6. Oh, but since we haven't nerfed it yet, let's go out with a bang and make this ridiculous content. I think the only ridiculous content that's gonna be coming out is the Summer of Pain thing. Like balancing difficulty, dude, it's such a tricky thing. There's such a fine line, right, between content that's too easy and content that's too hard. There's such a small sweet spot in terms of difficulty, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I like this game, because if something's too hard, that's fine. You have time to like work up to it and, you know, build your roster and grow and stuff like that. So like when we were talking to some of the devs giving feedback, some of the devs about the roadmaps, I was really trying to make that point clear of like, we do need crazy things in this game. If it's too easy, it's boring. But they have to be done right, and they have to be in the right areas and stuff. So like, I'm still for the like the nerfing of Act 6 in terms of like attack rating and stuff like that, you know. But I still would really love some challenge modes. Would love it. Crazier than No Retreat Champion, which is probably the most difficult thing to do in Act 6. If I had to name one thing off the top of my head, maybe there's some obscure fight that I'm not thinking of, but No Retreat Champion, that's definitely the standout for like most difficult thing. I'd like another maze event. That was a good level of difficulty, I think. Not for the rewards it had, but I like the difficulty. I enjoyed that event too. I want even crazier though, to be honest. I love events like that. I mean, just like, you know, I'll enjoy the variant that comes out. But at this point, they're getting easier and easier. I don't know if variant 5 is going to continue that trend, but it's like, okay, if I was able to do variant 1 a year or 2 ago, or I don't know the timeline, it was a long time, like way before variant 4 came out, then of course, like, you know, it's gonna feel easy. But of course, not everyone has done variant 1, and these other variants are kind of a way to bridge that gap and then get someone prepared to do variant 1. So like, it all makes sense in like the big picture, grand scheme of things, for the entire player base and stuff. That's why it's so tricky to balance this stuff, I think, though. Stroking my saber. Sending over a buck with a sad face. I promise this isn't another bad joke. Please continue to read. This is 100% a bad joke, isn't it? What order? Oh, God, this is not gonna be good. What order do you put your shoes and socks on? Sock, shoe, sock, shoe? Or sock, sock, shoe, shoe? Or barefoot? Oh, this isn't a joke. It's just a weird question. I thought there was something here when I was saying shock, shoe, sock, shoe. I thought it was like one of those things, if you say it fast enough, it sounded like something bad, but I don't think that's the case. I think you just actually want to know about my feet. Both socks before any shoes go on. I'm mostly barefoot though, to be honest. I would show you my feet, but I don't know what YouTube what YouTube allows, man. Sometimes they're weird about things. Plus, I'm also not wearing any pants, so it'd be awkward to show you my feet when I'm not wearing pants. But I'm barefoot right now. Most days I don't leave the house, so most days I'm just barefoot. I find socks to be really annoying. I wasn't like this as a kid. And if I'm wearing anything on my feet, yeah, socks have to be included. I don't like sandals either. I pretty much only wear sneakers or the occasional dress shoe. But I don't know, man. Like, socks make my feet itchy. Like, a different kind of itch. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds like I got a foot rash. Which is not the case, but I don't know, man. It's just I don't like them. I used to love socks as a kid. You get to like slide on the floor. It's great. But anyway, both socks, then shoes. All right, Arjun. Oh, dude. Oh man, I think in the past I said I was gonna mess up your name and then I didn't. I think, right? But I think I should just say Arjun before I mess it up. Dude, thank you very much for the buck. Saying just completed Labyrinth of Legends. Hey, nice, man. Of my 5 stars and got Red Skull and Korg. Hey, better luck next time. Dang, dude, bummer. Sorry to hear you didn't get rewarded for it, man. You know, I have put my Red Skull to some use though. Korg, not the worst defender. They have some use. I get it, not the champs you were looking for, but not total stinkos. Dude, what's going on? It's taking so long. I was hitting the help button over and over and over. It's like, look at this. I hit play. The servers are taking a massive dump right now. Taking forever to load between things. But Arjun, dude, thank you. Appreciate the buck. Congrats once again on completing Labyrinth. YoBG, what would you think if they came out and said Book 2 would be played in a similar style to Variant 4, where the chapters in the beginning would start with 1 and 2 stars and go up from there? All depends on how it's done. If it was Variant 4 difficulty, I would actually be pretty disappointed. It's fine for Variant, but, you know. I was just saying, I want some challenge. If it was done well, though, if like the difficulty was tuned appropriately, and if the node design was good, then yeah, sure. Stroke my saber, sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. With the angel face. Do you want to have a footsie war? Dying of laughter tonight. Good night, BG. Oh my goodness. I do not. But thank you for the offer. Have a good night. Servers are getting kind of tired of your tangents, Baldykins. You might be right, Pixie Bell. Might be right. EG is Human Torch, worth rank 4. My other rank 4s are Colossus and Guillotine 2099. Yeah, Torch is a great champion. Here's the thing about Torch. He's not the type of champion that you use in all situations, but there's plenty of situations where you do use Torch. Against Mystics or against energy damage dealers, he will do pretty well. That's for sure. He's a great champ. My feet are effing disgusting from wearing flip-flops all summer. Dude, I could never wear those. I tried a few times in my life. Used to belong to like a, you know, community pool type of thing. And, you know, of course, when you're around a pool, it's just easier to put those on when you know, you get out of the pool or something. But I couldn't do it, man. I always had to, you know, there'd be like a basketball court right next to the pool. And when you get out of the pool to play basketball, especially when they called Adult Swim. God, I hated Adult Swim. Never once was I actually an adult when Adult Swim was called. Anyway. I always had to like fully dry my my feet off. Because putting socks on wet feet. Oh, God, that is the worst right there, man. Or wet socks on wet feet. That might be even worse. So yeah, I had to fully dry my feet. Put the socks on, put the shoes on. All the other kids, all my friends, they're already out there doing whatever they're doing. Cool tangents. That's right. By now, you have the magic number 36 stars. What about a new video posting how much easier it is to grind out all milestones for Arena? I don't know if it needs a video. I probably won't do that until there's more significant change to the arena. There's not really much to say. Like, yeah, you get more points, but 30 is the magic number for a reason, you know? Anything higher than that's a bonus. But for those of you that didn't see that video, or not sure what I'm talking about, I basically said 30 was the magic number because if you run your 6 stars twice a day over the 3-day period, then you'll get all the milestones. But yeah. I mean, we didn't... It'll be interesting to see what Kabam does. Like, they talked about updating the arena in certain ways, but they didn't mention any change to the milestones. I wonder how they even feel about adding new arenas and new milestones and stuff like that. Because at a certain point, like, I mean, imagine if they just added a 6-star arena to the ones that we currently have access to without taking any away. I mean, that's like, I'm assuming it'd be another 135 units every 3 days if someone's dedicated enough to, you know, grind that out. At a certain point, like, they might just not be so comfortable handing out units like that. Like, it still takes a lot of work to do, of course. So it's not like they're just giving them away. But point is, like, if they give it enough away for free, or if they allow people to grind enough for free. Of course, some people hate grinding, and, you know, other people would still buy units and stuff, but they're trying to get money from everybody, you know what I mean? I just made, oh man, it's made them sound like thieves. They're trying to get your money. BG, do you eat beans in the hot tub? No. That sounds, I mean, as much as I like beans, that doesn't sound like a very good time. Because beans are best when hot. Fresh out of the pressure cooker. On a nice bed of not just one style of corn, but a mixture of yellow and white corn. With some hot sauce. Possibly some other things. Easy. Send it over Buck with a crazy $ eyeball face. What is this? You can reiterate that 30 thing one more time. Or hey, can you reiterate that 30 thing one more time? I have 27 6-stars. Yeah, sure. So if you have 30 6-star champions, as long as you run all of them the 3 times a day, also assuming that you're on like a 3x multiplier. So, you know, you get the first few matches going, right? You get your 3x multiplier. Just run your, you know, bottom 5-star teams to do that. Then when you have the 3x multiplier, you run your 6 stars, you know, once when the arena starts, and then every 12 hours after that, twice a day for the 3 days, because each round of 6 stars gives you about 200,000 points. Like for all, you know, all 3 fights combined in the match. Gives you about 200,000 points. So multiply that by 10 for the 30 champions thing. 10 rounds of that, that's 2 million points. 2 million times 6, 12 mil. Easy peasy. Except when you don't run the arena like me enough. Dude, I still, oh man. Stupid other things coming up, man. I'm disappointed in myself for not getting 12 mil. Again. Yet again. What's up, Black Seraphim? Should I rank up Void or Namor to rank 5 as 4 stars? Yes, both of those. If you just want one of them ranked up as a 4-star, I'm trying to think who would help more. The most difficult thing you'll run into with 4 stars more than likely is going to be Act 5. Of course, you could use 4 stars in variants and stuff like that too, but usually it's in Act 5. Usually the earlier parts of Act 5 and have things like Buffet and Masochism. And, well, both champions can actually handle those things. I would say this: if you run suicides, if you have any interest in running the suicide masteries, then definitely go Namor. Also assuming that Namor is high sig level. If you don't run suicides, I would just chalk it up to personal preference between the 2 champions. Once again, assuming that they're both awake and decent sig. Because they're both good. Don't feel bad, BG. This will be the first round of arena that I've gotten most of the milestones in like a month. Apparently it's a lot easier for me when I have all 3 days of an arena off. Yeah. Well, I definitely am going to get back to getting all the milestones, though. No question. I have a few things that I really need to take care of since I got back. Once that's all kind of wrapped up, then I'll be good to grind again. I'm still not, I mean, I'd like to go for Guardian, but at this point, even if Guardian goes low, I don't think I can grind round 2. But Sasquatch is looking a bit more interesting right now anyway, just because of that Sabretooth synergy. Honestly, though, I'd like to get them both. I really feel like Guardian, he's not the type of champion that I'd use always. I haven't even played with him yet. But I feel like either way, he's probably not the type of champion that I'd always use. But I would get enough use out of him in something like Alliance War. Like, I could just see him saving me potions, I guess, is what it comes down to. I could see myself running into a Domino. It's really annoying on some stupid node. And having someone like Guardian may help. My tech roster is much weaker than the average person at this level, at least. Because I don't have Warlock. I don't have Ghost. My Guillotine's not even ranked up. I need to boost my tech roster a bit. Did you think 70 mil is enough for getting Guardian? Well, I've got my cutoff prediction in the bottom left corner of the screen, but it's just a guess, and a guess for the lowest possible score to get the champ. And it's still above 70 mil. I always recommend going higher than whatever number I put there too, because it's just a guess. Good morning, BG. What's up, Enzo? Should every offer have a unit equivalent so free-to-play players always have a chance at any deal? No, I don't think so. I've thought about this quite a bit, actually. It's kind of simple, even though I have given it a good amount of thought. I think there needs to be more unit equivalent kind of offers where like it just costs units, and if you want to buy the units, cool. And if you if you want to just grind the units instead, that's cool too. But I do think that when offers are available for money, it lowers the cost. Like, take mastery cores for example, right? You can spend thousands and thousands of units on masteries, on the mastery cores, right? But then Kabam will come out with an offer that's like, okay, $20, and they'll give you 2,000 units worth of carbonadium or stony mastery cores. I think that certain things that are needed to be like competitive, like sig stones, I think that those should all be for units. Outside of, I guess if you wanted to have like some exceptions, maybe like the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing, could maybe, you know, just kind of sprinkle them in to sweeten the deals and stuff. But I do think it's a mistake on Kabam's part to keep sig stones to money only offers. Of course, they might not see it as a mistake. I mean, obviously, they don't see it as a mistake if they keep doing it. I'm sure that's part of their whole business plan, business model, and all that. But I do think from just like I don't know, as a player, I think it's silly to limit that to only money. Yeah. Very lonely. Spend my days watching YouTube and building dungeons in Minecraft. Oh my goodness. You mentioned the Sabretooth synergy has stacking passive furies beyond the 15, as Stadium's ability has been confirmed to be intended. So not yet, Coat. I've yeah, today's Saturday, so most of the Kabam guys, they're off, you know. So I don't know, like there is some discussion basically. There's like a feedback channel as part of like the content creator thing to, you know, ask questions to the devs, figure out if things work, figure out if something's if it's a bug. Just to give an example, like the whole like Mr. Sinister, if you remember when Mr. Sinister came out, that guy was ridiculous. You just throw suicides on the opponent and it would melt them. But yeah, so came up as a question, and of course, since it's the weekend, it hasn't been answered yet. I'm gonna wait until they confirm it one way or another. If it's not a bug, if that is intentional, then I might rank 3 Sabretooth. If it is a bug, well, Sabretooth can stay at rank 1. I do already have a 565 Sabretooth, but still. You guys are not sure what we're talking about. Karate Mike posted some gameplay with a new synergy. Check out Karate Mike's YouTube channel. Bart, what's up, Bido? If your Omega was a name, or would you still invest the rank and sig resources, or would you hesitate a bit more? My 6-star? I would certainly hesitate. I don't know if I would do it. Namor is cool. He's got really high prestige as well, so that's cool too. I might go through with it just because I don't know when I would pull an Omega Red or some other champion that I'd want to rank. But I would certainly have to think about it a lot more. Omega Red for me is just like no brainer. I use Omega Red a ton. If he was at a higher rank, then it would save me resources in war. I'd be less likely to die. All that good stuff. There's not many champions that are no-brainers like this. Even other champions that I really like. Take Hyperion, for example. Would I rank 3 a Hyperion if a 6-star Hyperion even existed? Yeah, probably. But I would actually have to think about it. Like, right now, what's the most important game mode? Well, since returning to 4 Loki, it's Alliance War. And I would much rather rank an attacking champion than a defending one. And Hyperion, you know, he can be used offensively. It's not like he can't. But he's typically not used as much as some of the other attackers. As comfortable as I am with Hyperion, I've only very seldomly brought him to war myself. It's just, you know, certain matchups require different champions and stuff like that. Plus Hyperion, his prestige isn't very high at all. Omega Reds isn't either, but I feel like I could help my team a lot more with, you know, Omega Red than I could Hyperion. Something like that. He's always been able to go beyond 15 passive Furies. He has, since he came out. It's just never been useful or practical to use him in any quest to actually pull that off before, since he loses them all. Yeah. So here's the thing. All right, let's pull up Aunt May real quick. About Sabretooth. Because Sabretooth doesn't get used a ton, so some people might not know this about Sabretooth. If you look at his abilities, it says here, Sabretooth cannot convert his passive Fury effects while fighting if he has 15 or more permanent passive Fury effects active. This could be interpreted in two different ways. Number one, like, well, all right, let me back up actually. So the way to go beyond 15, the way it's always worked, is if you end the fight with a Fury, that gets converted into a permanent passive one, at least while you have persistent charges. So, all right, let's get back to this while fighting thing. So technically, like, I don't know, you could interpret that either as, okay, he's got 15, and if you end the fight with a Fury, it's being converted while you're not fighting, while you're between fights or something like that. The fight's over. But I don't know, man. It's such a... It's such an iffy thing. Like, it doesn't make a ton of sense. And to be honest, I'm going to take a guess. All right? I'm not saying one way or another that what Kabam should do, but I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess that because there was this persistent charge mechanic, and because it only would have gone beyond 15 for at most 3 fights, because it takes 3 fights to even get to go above 15, right? So at most you would have been above 15 for 3 fights, and technically you can get like 2 Furies. So in those 3 fights, you know, you can get like 21 Furies or something like that. And then that's it. Then you're done. You got to start back at 0. So I'm guessing that maybe it was never intended to go above 15 at all. But because the persistent charge limited it, they're probably just like, well, F it. It's this little thing. Who cares? Doesn't matter. But then they came out with this synergy on Sasquatch here that says once per fight, throwing special attack 3 grants 1 persistent charge. And I'm guessing the developer that made this champion here, Sasquatch, and made this synergy, they probably didn't realize that there was a way to go beyond 15, since it's not really a common thing. Unless you play Sabretooth all the time, you know, you look at Sabretooth's abilities and you say, oh, 15, that's his max. So the dev probably, again, this is all just guess, the dev probably looked at like, okay, what's the realistic maximum attack potential you can get in those 15, and will it break the game if you can carry over 15 from fight to fight? Probably not. Okay, cool, that's a cool synergy, let's add that to the game. Done deal. If they realize what you can do and that you can get technically like over 100,000 attack on a single champion, I'm guessing it's gonna get changed. They might not change it though. There's plenty of things where I thought, hey, Ghost probably was not intended to phase special 3, and turns out, well, she wasn't, but they kept it anyway. So maybe they'll keep this too. I don't know. We'll see. If anyone ranks their Sabretooth before actually getting that synergy though, please don't complain, because that's on you. It's not even possible to get this synergy yet. So if it does get changed, like if it gets changed before release, I mean, you can complain because you wanted it and it sounded cool or something like that, but I just know it's gonna happen, dude. If it gets changed, there's gonna be a call for like rank down tickets and stuff. It's like, oh man. Hopefully Kabam will give a response either way, whether it's intended or not intended, sometime within the next few days here, and we'll have our answer. Chris Gonzalez sending over 2 saying, hey BG, what's up, Banana Man? Rank 4 Cole, good, bad? So Cole Obsidian, he has some use in this game. I typically don't think of him as the greatest of champions. The only real reason for that is because of his kind of glass cannon nature. He's such a large, hulking champion that has kind of crap block proficiency, and the way that you have to play him, you're mostly doing parries and heavies and stuff like that, so could end up taking a lot of damage. But 2 things about that. Number 1, attack values are being lowered, so it's possible that this guy will be a lot better. He'll be able to parry a lot more attacks without having to heal and stuff like that. So Cole Obsidian kind of getting a pretty substantial boost to overall effectiveness just based on content around him being changed. And then the other thing is, even though there's very high attack in variant 2, he's still a pretty good option for it, just because I mean, he's an XL champion, and if you don't have other XL champions to use, then turns out it works out just fine. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say good or bad. It's kind of in the middle, the way I look at Cole. He's very powerful damage-wise. It's just he also doesn't take too many hits. So yeah. If you didn't already rank him, I would normally recommend looking to rank other champions. Other XL cosmics like Venom, in my opinion, are better. Ah, come on, right past the units. But if you already did rank him, then, well, ain't the worst rank up. And some people actually really like him. And some people have zero regret about ranking him up. Some people love to use their Cole Obsidian. Yeah. So there's a little bit of personal preference to that guy for sure, man. A little bit of mixed feelings in the community about Cole Obsidian. Kranos, what's up, dude? I've been getting bad luck getting units from battleships. Do you have the same problem? Kind of. It comes and goes. I had really, and I mean really good luck recently. I posted a video not too long ago opening up a lot of battleships, and I got really lucky unit-wise. But, you know, my luck is gone, and now it's evening out, and I'm getting more gold. It just comes and goes. AP Waves sending over a buck as well. AP Waves, thank you, dude. Saying, I think Kabam has a chance to give Surfer a big buff in the synergy with the Herald next month. Thoughts? I mean, they can't. If they really want to, they can. Let's go take a look. So, the current Silver Surfer synergy, I don't think is too important. I'm not a Silver Surfer player, so I could be wrong. But if we take a look at this guy, the missing synergy, you could already get it with Tarax here. It says once per fight, if Silver Surfer were to lose more than 25% of his health in a single hit, he instead consumes the power cosmic buff and gains an indestructible buff for 6 seconds. I don't think this is that big of a deal to have. Nice little safety net, but that's about it. However, if this question mark champion also comes with another synergy that boosts Silver Surfer in some other way, or just any other champion gets released that has a synergy for Silver Surfer, then yeah, Kabam could very easily buff this guy whenever they want. But this synergy, this little question mark here, I don't think this is gonna change his status to suddenly make him as good as people want Silver Surfer to be. So yeah. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Something tells me they won't allow Sabretooth to carry plus 660% attack through current and future content, but if they do, my 6-star rank 2 is just waiting. That's exactly how I feel, Code. I don't think they're going to allow it, but I'm trying my best not to even talk about anything relating to nerfs at all, because people really hate it. And I'll just leave it up to Kabam. You know, it's their call at the end of the day. Nothing I've ever said has had any impact on their balance decisions. And if that's what they intended for Sabretooth, if they want him to literally be able to get over 100,000 attack when built up, then okay, I'll rank mine up. And I'll use Sabretooth. It kind of fits with some of the champions that I like to play. I could have a non-suicide setup with the likes of Void. I mean, there's that whole Void, Killmonger, Sabretooth kind of synergy, kind of trio, but also kind of not, since they don't all synergize together. And then add Sasquatch. I haven't played with Sasquatch yet, but maybe he'll be fun. And that'll be like my non-suicide setup. I mean, he's a Mystic champ, right? That's 4 out of the 6 class types on the same team that all kind of work together. It'd be cool. Could be cool, at least. Who knows? All right. In any case, though, guys, I'm gonna be heading out. It's getting to be a little bit late. Yeah. That Saberman synergy thing, I really am, I think, going to wait on my Abyss plans until we find out one way or another. So I'll definitely update people. I might even make a video just because I talked about Abyss recently in my videos, so of course I'm getting questions about Abyss a lot. So I might even just make a quick video talking about the synergy and just to say that I'm waiting to find out more about it. So Namor, what's up, Zol Harris? Namor in the house. But yeah, B Daniels, you still in here? I'm not sure if B Daniels is in here. I didn't see a comment from him in the last little bit here, but I might have just missed it. Either way, dude, thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. Hey, Super Dirty Pickle, what's up, man? Don't forget to wear your Abyss shoes when you go in. You're right, I should do that. Wait, check Twitter, please. It's not a troll, and you will like it, I swear. What am I gonna like? Let me see here. I got bingo. PS hashtag mod fits. Okay, boo. I can't tell what these were. Wow, nobody... Was Lakers Bodyguard not here tonight? Ignores Laura. Oh, you should have checked this one off. I did ignore her once. Or twice. I hope it was only once or twice. And I did the slap. Oh, you're slacking. Oh, I guess you have to be here for it, huh? Is that how it works? So if you're not here for the slap, then you can't check it off. Big head mode, egg. I can't tell what these two are. Miss Raid. Oh. Oh, man, I saw that raid. It just took a minute. That's all. God, that screen's bright. Did literally pull Saberman 5 times in the last 3 weeks as 6 stars, so I won't really mind if they leave the synergy as is. Yeah. Again, kind of in the same boat. I have Saberman and I still have the Abyss to do, so sure. I'll knock out the Abyss if they leave it. Sure. All right. Anyway, thank you to everyone else, by the way, that sent. There was a bunch of super chats and all that, even though most of them included these horrible, awful jokes. Thank you anyway, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. PG nerf Sabretooth. No! It's not what I said at all. Damn it. Good night, guys.